Good morning, students. Today we are going to read chapter number 1 from the book Moments. The first chapter is The Lost Child, written by Mulk Raj Anand. Mulk Raj Anand is an Indian author who writes in English. So this is a story of a boy who goes to fair with his parents. And the season is spring. Spring season is to enjoy. We have festivals, we have fairs, and the nature is at its full bloom. Now, what is very important for a child? This is what we are going to reveal in this story. Is it the materialistic thing or something else? Let us see what happens at the end of the story. So it's a bright day, everyone is going to fair, and this boy, he is also very happy and he wants to go to fair. He is with his parents happily hopping around and moving. Children, let me tell you, this story is of the era, say somewhere in 70s or 60s, because the scenario is such, it is totally the place when the people used to travel on bullock carts. So the boy is very happy because he is going to fair, and we all love to go to fair. People are moving on bullock carts, some are on horses and some are moving on foot. Most of the people are moving on foot. Very few are on bullock cart. What is bullock cart? Bullock cart is a vehicle pulled by bullocks, oxes. Now, when the boy is moving, he sees toy shop on the way. He has not reached the fair. On the way, he sees a toy shop. He is attracted towards the toy shop because he wants toys. He says that I want the toy. But he also knows that his parents would not like to give it. And father, obviously, he gives a stern look to the boy. You want toys? So, to divert his mind, what does mother do? Mother asks her, "Oh my child, come and see the mustard field. How beautiful it is." To divert the child's mind from the toys, mother is very intelligent. So she asked the child to see the mustard field. And you know, children, the memory of children is very less. So immediately he gets diverted. This is a mustard field full of yellow flowers. So the child immediately goes to the mustard field, and there he sees butterflies, dragonflies, and all other insects, and he gets attracted. He wants to catch the butterflies, but it's not easy to catch butterflies. So he is chasing the butterflies. By the time the parents reach a grove, and there some people are resting, the parents call the child again, "Come child, come." And the boy did not listen because he is chasing butterflies. But on second call, the boy comes, and as he enters the grove, he is very happy to see the flower petals falling, and he collects petals. At that time, mother calls, "Come child, come," and he drops the petals and goes round the banyan tree. He sees and enjoys the beauty of the garden and is very happy. Then they walk towards the fair. The beauty of nature is left, and now the boy is in the fair, and the scenario is so beautiful. The whole of the area is filled with lively people dressed up in colorful dresses, and they are all busy selling things, purchasing things, enjoying. Everyone seems to be so happy. The boy is also very happy out there in the fair. So the first shop that the boy enters is the sweet shop, and the sweet shop is full of different types of sweets. He also sees his favorite sweet, Burfi. He wants Burfi. So he slowly says, I want Burfi. But somewhere he knows that his parents would not purchase Burfi for him. They would say that he is too greedy. So he moves ahead. The next shop that he enters is the flower shop. There he sees Gulmohar garlands and he is attracted towards the wonderful garlands. He wants a garland for his neck. But he knows that his parents would say that these Gulmohar garlands are too cheap. So he should not purchase Gulmohar garlands. Children, I hope you know Gulmohar. This is Gulmohar tree and let me show you Gulmohar flowers. These are Gulmohar flowers. So a garland made of these flowers. The next he sees balloon seller and every child is attracted towards balloons. So he wanted to purchase balloons, but again he knows that if he would ask his parents to purchase balloons, parents would say that you are too big to play with balloons. So it's not your age, only small children play with balloons. Thereafter he hears the music of snake charmer. Snake charmer is playing music and the snake is dancing on the tune of music. He wants to go to the snake and wanted to listen to the music, but he remembers that, he recollects that his father had said that not to listen such music. So he resists himself. Child, these are snake charmers. They play music and they say that snakes dance on the tune of snake charmers instrument. Next, the child reaches the giant wheel. Now, he cannot resist. He wants giant wheel. He wants to take a ride on giant wheel and he says, I want a ride. I want a ride. And now this time he says with an authority because he actually wants it. But no answer from his parents. He turns back, turns around and sees that his parents are not there. He starts crying. He runs here and there in search of his parents. His clothes are dirty, tears rolling down the cheek. He's crying and he goes to a temple. There are many people are there. He thinks that he would get his parents there, but he could not find his parents there. He's sobbing, he's crying, he sits and then a stranger comes to his rescue. He asks, where are your parents? Why are you sitting and crying here? The child does not respond anything. He says that, I don't know, I want my parents, I want my mummy, I want my papa. The stranger again asks, where are your parents? The child is not able to respond. The stranger then takes the child to the giant wheel and says, do you want a ride? The child says, no, I want my mummy, I want my papa. The stranger takes the child to all the shops that he initially wanted to purchase. He goes to balloon seller. Do you want balloons? The child says, no, I want my mummy, I want my papa. And he cries loudly. The stranger takes him to the garland shop. There also he refuses to take garland. He just wants his parents. Finally, the stranger takes him to the sweet shop and says that, which is your favorite sweet? I will purchase for you. Do you want that? And the boy says, no, I want my mummy, I want my papa. So children, you see that the things that the boy liked earlier, wanted to purchase, just because he was with his parents, he wanted them. But when he is away from his parents, he is not interested in things, but in parents. So for a child, the most precious thing in the world is his parents. Right, students? So I would asked you to write the end of the story. The author ends the story at the sweet shop where the stranger asks, do you want the sweets? And the boy says, no, I want my parents. There the story ends. But I would like you all to write an end to the story, considering whether the child was able to meet his parents or not. I hope you have understood the story. Thank you, students.